Hey.
So who are you?
My name's Jeremy Goodfeather.
Goodfeather? Okay,
Yep.
and so you just played a show?
Yes, we just played here at the YERBA BUENA Gardens for Thursday, yeah.
But it happens every year?
Happens every year here in June, yes. Yeah.
And so what did you do?
We just played a 40-minute set, acoustic guitar, stand-up bass, and cajon with vocals, you know. And we tried to play like an acoustic kind of stripped-down sound, but not like a rock sound, you know what I mean? But still kind of contemporary.
I expected it to be real. One of your band members' brothers said that sometimes you'd have like 3 guitars and all this stuff.
Yeah, we have another guitar player that plays with us sometimes, and it's a different sound with an electric guitar sometimes, and it really fills it up, you know, solos and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, nice.
But yeah.
It's the combination of the bass, the cajon, the vocals, and a guitar. Acoustic, it was very unusual and really strong vocals. I really loved it. So tell me more about your style. What are you aiming for?
I don't know, you know, it's funny because most of these songs were never, when they were written, they were never intended to be performed for people. I never came out of my house until about a year and a half ago. And my wife and my friends and they all, they encouraged me to kind of get out there. And what actually happened, it was a story to it. When Floyd Westerman passed away, the family was looking for someone, a native artist, to come and sing his songs at his memorial. And so they asked me to learn a couple of songs, so I did, and I came and played. And it was very nervous for me, as I'm not really used to playing in front of people. And so I did. And from there, it just kind of picked up steam, and I started playing benefits and stuff like this for our folks, for people. And since then, I was putting a band together, and we applied for from the San Francisco Arts Commission, and they gave it to us. So we recorded this record with a record label called Round World Records.
Okay, what the name of the CD is?
Goodfeather. It's just self-titled, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
It was through the Native Cultural Equity Grants. So yeah.
People want to reach you. Where do they reach you?
They can reach me at my MySpace, MySpace/Jeremy Goodfeather, or they can also purchase our record on roundworldrecords.com. Round World, and it's spelled a little different. Round World, and World is spelled WHRILED. World.
Okay.
Records.com.
Okay.
And it'll be pretty soon. It'll be up on iTunes and Rhapsody and all those kind of things, you know. So we're working on that. And
do you have a website?
Yeah, goodfeather.net.
Okay.
Is under construction.
Yeah, that's okay.
So right now it's a link to my MySpace, and eventually you'll be able to find me on there. You'll be able to email me and do everything, but everything, anybody can contact me through my MySpace or even Facebook too.
Oh, good. Okay, and then so the inspiration for some of your songs, you played a couple by Floyd Westerman.
Just one.
One, yeah.
Well, it's funny because that was a song that we played at his memorial, and what it was is that, you know, even though it was for him, like it was a song that he had written for his mother to let her know that, you know, it's okay, her spirit can go ahead and go and feel good, you know, and that he was okay, and that love was in place, you know, and so I felt that was a fitting song to play for the relatives that were there grieving his loss, you know, and those were his words, you know. And so, and what happened was that, it was funny too, because the whole PA went out, you know what I mean? It's like a whole room full of like 300 Indians, you know, and I had to sing a cappella, just me and the guitar, no mic, and they all got quiet, you know, and I had no idea how intense, how immense his impact was on the community, you know what I'm saying? And I had been kind of withdrawn to myself up until that point, and when I was done playing the song, I looked up, and I was always very shy. I looked up, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the house, you know, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, like, you know, how much love they had for him, you know, and everybody had for him, and all the women coming up to me and telling me that, you know, that what he was talking about, though they never let me know you, is that, you know, he went to boarding school and he never got to know his mother, and so it had another meaning too. It's like all the relatives that were taken off to boarding schools and never knew their parents and never got to, you know, develop that relationship and that bond, and so it's so I think all in all, my music in general is about healing, and it's about love, and it's about compassion, and you know, that's and there's also, you know, the truth of, you know, facing the realities of, you know, whatever we're going through in life. And so I try not to shy away from those things, and sometimes, you know, my lyrics can be a little sharp.